Hey everybody, this is Sherry at Hell's Canyon Hustle. I am going to tell you what's up with me today. Whew, yesterday and the night before was exhausting. So I decided last minute that I was going to get rid of my death pile and have a garage sale. So I got home from my 8 to 5 job Friday and pulled out everything that I had that I knew I was not going to sell. So I opened my garage doors a little early. There was early birds waiting. Other resellers were out there and they gathered up items and carried it away. I was only open for about 4 hours and I did pretty good. I made almost $600 in those 4 hours, and then I had to make some tough decisions. I had a large haul of items that I took to the dump. I took another large haul to Goodwill so I could get a coupon, of course, and I knew that I couldn't make anything off of these items, so I just parted ways with them, and I'm going to start fresh. So today, I don't know if you can see behind me, the lighting may not be great. Here is my garage that is nearly empty, and I am going to organize. I am going to maybe make room for a second car again in this garage. And I am going to revamp how I store things. I'm not sure what the plan is yet, but today I am going to work through things and I'll keep you informed on what I do and how I'm going to reorganize my life in case this is something you've been thinking about doing. So stay tuned. All right, so first of all, this is what is normally my eBay office. And I moved a whole bunch of things in here out of the garage that I knew I was not going to sell on my yard sale, and I now have to reorganize that again. So I now have, let's see here, I'm down to 3 large boxes of LuLaRoe clothing. As I have told you in previous videos, I bought a 600 piece lot or 550 piece lot of LuLaRoe, got a killer deal on it, and I've been working on selling that. These are just things that my personal items that I got to find room for again. And then of course my boxes that I keep over here. This is usually, the second kitchen in my home is actually my shipping station and my cleaning station. As you know, I sell things other than just clothes on eBay. I pick up just about anything that I know that I can make a profit on. So I go to garage sales, estate sales, you name it. And if I can make a profit on it, I will pick it up and bring it home and try to sell it if it's something that I want to deal with. If it's really large, like I have some electronics in my garage right now that I think I'm going to go ahead and try to sell, but they're larger items, but there's some things in there that I could probably get up to $400 on if they're the right item. I'm not quite sure yet. So I'm going to go through that and see if I need to list those, but generally no. So clothing in this room here, out of the elements, out of any risk of flood or whatever. And then in the garage is other items that I keep for sale, such as books, electronics, games, anything else. So I have my work cut out for me today. I'm not sure where I'm going to start, as I said earlier. So I'll just start working on my boxes of LuLaRoe. All right, we did okay. Got the garage cleaned out and I've got my car in there. A few more things that need to go to Goodwill, like those lids and everything up there I don't want to deal with. And then around the corner here, I have this mess to deal with, but I think that'll come probably within a week or two. I'll just kind of weed through that. So now I have to try to go inside and list a few things before dinner. And then after that, I have a few things that I need to package up and ship from the weekend. It's been a very busy weekend for me. I only have about 7 things that I've sold over the weekend, which is kind of slow for me, but hey, I'll take it because I've been running nonstop. So I'm gonna keep plugging away. All right, guys, I am thoroughly exhausted. Yeah, I probably look exhausted. I'm over here in my shipping area. And to make matters worse, eBay has a glitch that is making my life miserable right now. So I have about 200 items of LuLaRoe clothing listed, and the SKU number has fallen off of over half of my listings. So I have to go through and look and open each little package. I kind of have an idea of what box they're in because if I look about what date it was listed, I know, about where the number range should be. Oh my gosh, I just don't need this right now, but it is what it is. So I'm still selling them like crazy. I have about 4 or 5 LuLaRoe tops to package with my weekend shipping. So wish me luck, guys, because I gotta go dig through some boxes and find some stuff. Okay, so I looked at that shirt that I have to find, and it says it was listed on January 23rd. So I need to go through on my other similar items that were listed on January 23rd or about, so I can figure out what box the shirt is in. Okay, I got lucky. The first one I found within 2 or 3 minutes. I had all the bags sitting upwards and they were still open, and I was able to skim through, find the color at least, and I was lucky. The first one I pulled out that was a similar color was the one that I sold. So let's see what happens with the rest. Okay, so that wasn't quite as bad as I thought. It looks like a mess back there, but it's actually an organized mess. I have the bags labeled and they are sitting upright, and I can peer down in them, and I knew the colors and it went pretty easily. So I have a sweater, a boyfriend sweater that I have sold here. Had it listed all winter long for about $30, because that's what they were going for, and mine did not sell. So I got a best offer for $15 the other day after I had reduced it down to $29, and I went with it because honestly I paid $1.18 for it, so $15, I guess I'm good with that. Yeah, so that one's going priority mail, so I have it taped up pretty good so nothing will get inside. And it's going to fit in a priority padded envelope. I put most everything that I ship in one of those priority padded envelopes. So I'm gonna... So anyway, I got all the air out of it, and after I have it taped up really well, I'm gonna just slip it in this envelope. And it's having a hard time going in because it gets a little bit of air in it. So my little secret here is I snip a little hole in the bottom of it, and it lets the air out the other side as I pull it through, and then no problem, it gets in there nice and easy. Except for when I'm on camera, and then of course it's not going to go nice. Alright, so I had to fight with that one a little bit. Things are never as easy as they should be whenever I'm on camera. If I was not on camera, that would have just slid in there like jelly and would have been just fine. So anyway, it's in there. And now I'm just going to print my label here. I got a new label maker the other day and I'm really loving it. I finally went with a thermal printer. This is super easy. Watch this. I'm going to print my label and boop, out it comes. And then I just stick it on. Got this Revereware stock pot with lid that I sold for, I'll show you the end up here. If I can show the bottom there, can you see that? It's hard to see. I sold it for $99. I picked that up a couple of weeks ago at Goodwill for about $5. Sold it for $99 with free shipping. It's going to go in a flat rate priority box, so it'll be about $18 off of that. Not too bad. I love cookware. It's one of my favorite things to pick up and sell. Somebody had asked me to do a video on cookware and what to pick up, and it's really hard to make a video on just cookware because there's so much out there. Here's my rule of thumb. If it feels like it's high-end, you better check the comps on it and don't pass it up. High-end feels heavier, it's sleeker, the lids fit on very nicely. It just has a slick, nice, heavy feel to it. Alright guys, so it's been a couple of days since I started this video. I was just worn out. Guys, last night I was in bed before 8 o'clock and I probably got a good 12 hours of sleep, which it was much needed. The sale wore me out. I had a few people come back and buy some more things from me that they saw at my sale, and I was able to make around $600, which was my goal, so I'm happy with that. eBay was really slow for me this past week. I don't know about anybody else. I usually average around $1,500 a week, and this past week I only netted about $450, which was really weird. I sold a lot of LuLaRoe. I mean, there are $15, $20 items here and there. I sold a board game and a jacket, but really sales were really down. I had an auction in today. It's up here on the screen. I sold a mixed lot of dolls that were mainly dolls that you could use for parts. I know a lot of people like to put them together. Did pretty good on that, but other than that, no. It was kind of a sad week for me, but I'm still plugging away. One of the reasons I think why it was so low is because I didn't get a chance to list. If you list every day, your sales are generally higher. And I took a few days off trying to get my yard sale in order, and then I had to clean up after that. And I just had so much to do. So that could be a big part of why I didn't sell a whole lot. So I did pick up something. I went thrifting one day last week. On my day off, I went on a big thrift run. And I found these shoes. They are Adidas. And they are Forum. You can see here, they're Adidas Forum shoes. And they say, it's like it says Adidas in the back or something like that. I don't know if you can see that. They were dirty. It was like that somebody had spilled coffee or a milkshake or something on them. God, I hope that's all it was. I took the shoelaces out. I cleaned them. The shoelaces came out spotless. There's still some more in here that I need to get out. But I kind of quit working on these because I need your opinion. I need your help. I don't know if they're real or not. I kind of think maybe they're fake. Here's the label inside. I don't know if you can see that or not. Says they were made in September of '98. They're made in China. The art number and everything is in there, but usually the art number has a letter in front of it, and these are only numbers. And then also the identification number, there's usually a number one different from the left shoe than there is a right shoe, and it's just not there. Also, too, being '98, I don't remember. I'm not much of a shoe person, but the logo, wasn't the logo trefoil back in '98? Or did they switch over to the 3-stripe? They're very nice shoes. They seem like they were very, very little, barely worn. You can still see some of that stain there on the side there that I need to clean up. I just need your help though. I don't know if they're real. I would love some input on these before I list them. I paid $4.50 for these shoes at a local, actually it wasn't local, it was one on my thrift haul. Like I said, I went up to Spokane, Washington, and I found them at a St. Vincent de Paul up there. They were listed for $10, but they were 55% off that day, so it was like $4.50 or something like that I paid for them. I'm not very good at math, but anyway, if you have a clue about these shoes or any insight, I would love to know. I am going to get working, and I promised myself this week I will definitely list a lot more. I will keep in touch and let you know if my sales pick up with my listings picking up. I post on Instagram a lot of things. Oh, I know one other thing that I bought this week. I bought an air purifier. I found one of those for $14, and I follow Rally Roots on YouTube, and they were saying that they were a good deal to sell, and I definitely can see that with the pandemic and everything, so I found one. Comps on that was $100, so I have mine listed for $100. Buyer pays shipping. So I will keep you up to date on that too. Follow me on Instagram because I post a lot of things on there. And then of course I would love it if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me here as well. So until next time, happy selling everybody. Bye-bye.